Hi YouTubers, today we're going to be installing Android head unit and a backup camera into this 2010 Toyota Corolla, and I'll show you how to do it. It's pretty easy and should be fun. As you can see, this is the interior of the car. It has the factory radio in there, and today I just got the Android unit, which is benzene Android 9.0 caster for 2008 to 2010 Toyota Corolla. It has a 2 gig RAM and 16 gig internal storage for this head unit. Pretty beautiful. It comes with the wire harnesses, so you don't need to do any kind of connection or anything. It's just plug and play into your Android head unit, and it comes with the aux cable and GPS. And as well, I'm gonna be installing this device in the car. This is gonna allow me to connect my phone or an Android phone, which uses an Android Auto app, or you connect your Apple phone to it. And I'm gonna be installing that somewhere here in the car, so it's not just dangling around. And I'm gonna show you one thing real quick. So I have this device connected in the car. This is a MetroPCS device. This allows me to have Wi-Fi in the car all the time. I bought it so my Android head unit will be connected to Wi-Fi in the car all the time. I get pretty much 7 gig every month for $20 for this device. It doesn't just give me Wi-Fi in the car, it monitors the car, and all the check engine lights is gonna come up. So it's a pretty much it's a pretty good device to have in your car, especially for people doing Uber and gigs job. You can actually record all your trips, you know, if you want to file taxes later. So if you want me to do a review on this device, just drop a comment below. I'll do a full review on it. And then so here I got the camera I'm gonna be installing here, back somewhere here. And one cool thing about this camera when I got it on Amazon is that it can actually mount on your plate number. You don't need to drill anything. If you don't want to drill anything, it can go at the back of your plate like this. So it's going to be at the back. All you're just going to do is remove your plate number, put this, and then put the plate on it, and then the camera stays here. So this way you're not going to be drilling anything on the, you know, if you don't want to drill, if you don't have tools to drill anything around here. But for me, I have some self-tap screw here which I can use if I want to do that, and if I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. So pretty much what it is I got down, and I'm going to show you how to do that thing, how to install the head unit in the car. So follow up. So to get this thing started, we have to take out this radio, and to do that you have this side stuff here. If you put your hand right here, see, you can pop this up, and on the side too, we'll pop this up, pop this up, pop this up, and we're gonna get through the radio. So I have this tool over here to prime and then take it off. If you have this, that's fine. If you don't have, you can use your hand. If you just grab here and pull. See how this come up? Yeah, that's how it's gonna come off. So you place this down. So the other side too. Like I say, if you have this tool to prime, you can actually prime. If you don't, just put your hand right in and then pop it up. Easily come up. this is the yellow clip that holds it right here, and every other thing goes in here. So use your hand to pull it. That's fine. And let me show you what you need to take out. Get your, all right, this is the screw I'm talking about. This, you need a 10mm for it, and there's another one right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the 4 screws you need to take out. So like I said, so I took one out here. I'm gonna take the other one here as well. Okay, all right, now my radio is out. So like I told you, the 4 screws are taken out now. Gently, I'm gonna bring my radio out. Then this is the screws I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one I'll try to hide. Yep, this is a factory fitted radio, and you can see the harnesses at the back. First, pull this guy out. This is the antenna to the radio, and then all right, so at the bottom here, there's a clip you need to press before taking it out. One, it's a clip I'm talking about. You gotta press this and then pull. Please don't pull on wire or any kind of cable. It's the clip. Push and pull. So this is what I'm talking about. Take the radio out, take the harnesses out, and yeah, put this on the side. Now, these are the radio harnesses that this will be connected to. This is the female, this is the male. You see, like I told you. For each of this, see there are different pin numbers. You're gonna make sure you connect it directly to this other ones over here, so that they fit direct. So there's gonna be one left because we have 4 over here, and then we have 3 here, right here. So one is not gonna be used. So like I said, these 3 are the ones you're gonna need to connect the harnesses into. This last one is not gonna be connected to anything. And this is the power to the radio, to the 100 head unit right here, which goes directly in here. So right now I'm going to show you how you plug that in and test it if it actually works or not. So after connecting those 3 harnesses into what it's supposed to be, see how that is? Turn it right like this way, plug it in this way, and make sure it's all secure. This is all secure, nothing is going to happen in there. And you can go ahead and test the head unit and see if there's power to it or not. So you keep in. Yeah, you see that? Head unit is actually working. So it's on, and it says Android hello. This is a 100 unit, so it's working. Just to be sure, we have the right connection. You see, this is beautiful head unit over here, and just to make sure, like, hey, everything is fine. I'm gonna play audio real quick. I'll play some music to show we're good. See that? So that's a music that came with the head unit directly, and I tested it. My speaker work. So I'm gonna go ahead now and then put every connection into it. The rest of the harnesses, the USB, the auxiliary if you have auxiliary in your car, and this is a GPS which I'm gonna connect and then put right here on top. And as well, I'm gonna connect this beautiful Android Auto, and as well go ahead with the reverse camera. So hold on tight there. So next thing to do right now is to connect the antenna in. This is the antenna. It goes right in here. The auxiliary cable, if you have it, put it right here. It's the biggest one. You see that? Same there, secured. So we have two USB here, USB 1 and USB 2. One has 4 pin and one has 6 pins. So see that? This is secured now. Four pin goes in there, 6 pin. Alright. So what else do we need to connect? The GPS. So this is your GPS cable. So the GPS will be screwed right in here. This is what you want the GPS to screw into, so I'm going to go ahead and screw that in. It's a screw right there. You got to tighten it so it doesn't come off. So this is what's going to give your Android head units, if you're using map and everything, a GPS signal. So for me, I'm going to pass the GPS right here, because I'm not trying to install it anywhere difficult. What I'm gonna do is I'll put the GPS right up in here, and then this will sit right here. So this one is for the reverse camera. This is where my cable from the reverse camera is going to be connected to, and this also goes at the back of the 100 head unit. It has, how many pin does this has? It has 10 pin. So this is the 10 pin spot. 10 pin spot is actually after the USB 2. Yep, right in. And that's pretty much everything you need to connect at the back of the 100 head unit. Now we're gonna put this 100 head unit back in there, and make sure later I'm coming to connect this cable, which is the back. It's what's gonna trigger the Android Air unit into a reverse mode whenever I put my reverse camera. So back to me installing my this adapter, this Apple and Android Play right in here. I need to take this screws out with my Phillips head screwdriver like this. Yep. Take this guy out. Set the screw somewhere here. Now to take this one off, you have to put your gear into a neutral and make sure you pull your handbrake, because you're gonna have to stop the car to do that. So go ahead, put it in neutral, pull your, so that this will be out of the way of the car. See, my Android unit stopped playing. Hey, I didn't stop it the last time, so it's a cool thing. So let's take this guy out. It's right here. First, you need to take this one at the bottom out of your way, and then you have access to this bad boy over here. And there's a clip on the back, right? You see this clip? You have to take it off. This one, that's your cigarette light clip. You have to take it, make sure you take it off. This to take it off. So I already drilled this, I already prepped it. I drilled it with a driller and file it out so that I can push my USB cable from here, drop it down, and then pick it right here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off my car right now and complete that. So this is what I'm talking about. I dropped this through here and then pick it right under here. So now I'm gonna try and connect. So right now I got my USB cable in. Now I'm gonna go ahead and plug this cigarette light back and then put this thing back in order while I continue with other installations. So as you can see, I put this in. I'm gonna put the screws back where they belong. And these other one too. Use my Phillips head screwdriver. And with this, I can keep my USB secured in there. Close this and put this head back. So the way it's gonna go is this yellow pin will go right here. First, set this up, put the yellow guy back where it's supposed to be, and then push it down, and everything clicks back. You see, I can actually hide my USB in here, and if I want my Android adapter, I'm just gonna plug it right here. So this is my reverse camera cable, which I'm gonna run all the way from the trunk of the car straight to the front of the car. So because I want to wrap up with everything in here, I'm gonna start from here, connecting this guy to this one, and as well this cable. So I'm going to show you what my connection is going to be. This cable will run all the way from here to the back of the car. So the yellow one, into the yellow one this way. See that? And then this is what we power the reverse camera to be like, hey, I got power. Once I put my reverse in my car into reverse, it's gonna send a signal through this wire and connect to this one that says back, and automatically this Android head unit will go into a reverse. It's gonna go into camera mode to show me what's going on at the back. So once you're doing this, it's always good to have a cable also to fish through, because it's going to be hard for you to pass the wire all through here. So I'm using this green cable right here. We're going to connect it right and then use it to fish through and pull it right through. So like you see, I joined this together with it. So I'm going to come right here carefully, pull it. You see, I got it right here, and that is my reverse camera cable. So I'm gonna remove this now and keep on with my connections this way. So I just joined the power from the reverse camera cable to the 100 head unit aside I say back. So I'm going to use this butt connector as well to make sure the connection is secure tight. Okay, hold on. So I'll just secure them together, have a good joint. I'm going to use electrical tape to hold them together. It's good for you to use the electrical tape to hold any joint you have in here, so that down the line there will not be any loose connection or disconnection. So you see this? So this is what I'm talking about. Just have them secure well into the unit. So I'm gonna put the Android head unit temporarily in there and then run the connection for my reverse camera. And the way you have this in is gonna make sure this holes right here, this goes indirectly into the holes, and then other side too into the holes, and that is gonna help to secure the 100 head unit in there. You don't need any screw or anything to hold it. It's just go in there. It's already factory fitted for this Toyota Corolla. It's sitting in there, nothing is holding it. It's just standing sitting in there, fitted by itself. And I'm gonna continue with the rest of the installation. So right now I'm putting the head unit back in there. First I put the Android head unit. You see this over here? Just gonna slightly drop it in, and then that's my GPS over there. See, it's all in. And right now I got my GPS standing right here. Nothing is gonna move it. I'm gonna use the double side tape over there to hold it finally. But pretty much everything is in. Put this one's back in here. And I'll wrap that up. First, you gotta look at how it comes in. This is for this side. Nothing. Push it right here. Make sure it's right where it's supposed to be. And that is in. The other one, too. Just go on in. This one on this side. Alright. Everything is in there now. Then the last guy over here. Head unit is good. Yay. Alright, I'm gonna try every other one, the backup camera, finish the installation, and have a good good to go from there. So now what I'm doing is to push the cables under the carpet right here. So for me to continue, you see this right here? So you just put it up. And there's another one right here. Let's take this off. This guy's off. And I'm trying to move this. And you're gonna be good running the cable right under the carpet. Okay, so because you have to take it off anything, you know, you have the pedals down there. You don't want the pedals rubbing against the cable and then finally and eventually mess the cable up. So this is how I'm gonna continue putting everything underneath here, all right here. So I'm going to use zip ties to hold this, guys. So, see what I'm doing. Then this is where you're going to have another problem right here. So I have a fishing tape I'm going to use just to fish the cables through. So let me show you. So I have this wire here. I'm going to pull all the way through. I'll remove this one too. Alright. So all I'm gonna do is to fish this wire all through here and pick it up at the front so my cable will go through. Okay. So this is what I just did. Pass the cable through here. And for me not to do double walk, all I'm just gonna do right now is to use a zip tie to hold this thing together. I do. This is a zip tie. Use zip ties like this, hold it as you're doing your work. So I have to run in my cable. This is where it finally came out. And you see I got the reverse light camera cable right here, which I'm now gonna run all through way here and then connect it right now. This camera, I need to take all this out. And I have to take this out more. So clips you gotta take out. It's supposed to see no more. So you see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have to take them out. Take your 10mm and take all this 6 out. You take them all out. It's supposed to. After you take the 6 of them out, then we'll move to the next step. Let me pop it out. See this? So like I explained in the first place, you can drill this and put your camera right here if you have a good drill like this, or like this in a butt. You can just stay on your camera this way and you put your reverse camera without drilling anything. So like I mentioned to you, you put the camera on the plate mount and see it's right behind the plate number. I pass the cable through here and straight into here. Then I'm gonna finish this up and connect everything I tested. So this is how it looks like. After that, put everything back in there. I don't need to drill anything. Now I put my 6 nuts back on the screw. Connection into the reverse light. This is the reverse light. You can see it, guys. So what I want to do right now is to remove this connector, remove the reverse light connector, this one. So this is the positive and this is the ground. So what I want to do right now is, this is from the camera, right? So it's gonna get connected. Now it's connected. This is gonna be the power into my camera. So this is gonna be the power into my camera, and this yellow one will be connected to the feed coming from the Android. So I just make two connections. One, the camera, the yellow one to the feed from the Android unit. See, these two reds will be joined together and connected to the reverse light. And I'm gonna tap into that instead of me cutting through. There's a T-tab here that comes with the camera. I'm gonna use that to tap into just the red. So this is the connection I just did. Just tap the reverse camera right now, and I am going to plug this into and tap the signal from the reverse camera. So anytime I put my car in reverse, this is going to get energized and then energize the camera and trigger the Edge unit to also go into camera mode to show me what's going on at the back. So let me connect this. So this is what it looked like after connecting them. So one thing I need to do right now is to find a place to ground this guy on the body of the car. Let me look if that's a bolt right here which I can ground, or I can also slice into this one and connect it to the ground, the negative terminal. So now I've done the connections, but before I clean it up, I have to actually check to make sure everything is fine and I don't have to do double work. So connected this back, you see how it is, that's how it's gonna be. And let me go in the car and then test my reverse camera. Now I'm done with the connection of the reverse camera. I'm just gonna pack everything back in here. I've tested it to work. I'm gonna show you in the car right now, so stay tuned. Now I'm gonna zip tie everything along here, package it well and look it clean, and I'll close everything back. All right, guys, this is the finished product of my installation. And when I put a car in reverse, shows me what's behind, so which is really good. See how that works. Awesome. All right, gonna go ahead, stick the GPS down here, do the installation of everything, and I'll do a review on this head unit by itself. So the features it has, he has navigation. Now I've not connected to Wi-Fi. I need to find a Wi-Fi. Just like I told you in the car, I have my Wi-Fi. This is my car Wi-Fi information, SSID. So I'm gonna put in my password right now. Comment, like, subscribe below. Thank you for watching.